Ohio, Hakaserayo. Hello everyone, my name is Thomas and welcome back. Today I have a very special something that I want to show you, and that is my Minecraft single player survival world that I've played on for the last 5 or 6 years, on and off. And yeah, I just want to show you what I've built in these last few years. Without further ado, let's head straight in. Welcome everyone to Akagami-jo. This is my fortress that I've built as my base, guarded by our two golems, Mamoru and Chiba. For those of you who've watched Sailor Moon at any time, those names might sound familiar. But yeah, let's look inside. So that's our courtyard right here. We have a small entrance to the side. Over in this tower there is some villager trading, just tucked away in here, together with some other farms. And if we head up here, we get to this little corridor. Down there we have a glowberry and bee farm, and a honeycomb farm under here as well. We can head out to the back side of the courtyard to get this magnificent view in the back. So right over here we have Mount Fuji towering over our castle town. So all of this, as you can see by the darker tint of the grass down here, all of this land was once a dark oak forest, and over here are the last remaining trees that have stood the test of time. All of this had to go. I'll give you a quick flyby so that you can have a sense of scale for how big this thing is. And it's not just the front side of it. I've built the whole mountain in a circle. Snow-topped volcano right here. All of this was dark oak forest at one point. And we'll head back into our castle right here. Underneath all of it are some farms. I'll show you in a moment. So this is the entrance down here. This is just my general storage and base of operations kind of space. We have access to the nether down here. We have output to our monster drop farm. We have a super smelter on this side right here. As well as output to our iron farm on this side. So this is drizzling in as we go. And we also have lots of ores and resources that are just gathering in here. Almost a full double chest of iron blocks right here. If we head down to the basement, we can just jump over here. And that gets us to this quad-core iron farm. We of course have a towering cactus farm, sugarcane, bamboo, a little bit of dripstone over here, and one of my favorite things that I've built down in this basement is our wool farm. 2 sheep of each color, this little rainbow going up here, and the sheep head up there, barfing up the colorful wool as it goes. And there's another one. All of this gets collected down there via hoppers. And over here there's access to a mine, there's some more small micro farms. A large scale nether wart operation down here, because as you might have seen, the entire roof of the castle is made with red nether bricks, which was an absolute pain to gather in large amounts. Yeah, we have a little elevator, bubble elevator down here. We can take that up to the very top to get to a second nether portal that gets us to the nether roof. And for now we'll head back down a little bit. That was too much. think we'll just take the stairs for this one, or the ladders. We'll have a quick sleep to make it day again, and then we'll head outside to look around in town what else we can find. Back down we go. Quick little golden carrot break to put away our hunger, and then we'll head outside. Through the main entrance we head straight into town. We have some small houses over here. On this side we have our, well, it's wheat, but we'll pretend that it's rice fields. If you have watched my video about small Japanese builds that you can put in your Minecraft world, this might seem familiar to you. Little gourd farm here on the side. A small farmhouse. Over here we have a traditional samurai residence. For the entrance here there's a small house inside. But for now we'll head back to the main street. With some houses over here with some small vending machines. And down here along the river we have a small ramen store. So in here you get a small ramen vending machine, you have the counter, the kitchen back here, some tables, and of course a toilet. Then over here some other small townhouses. This was actually inspired by a very small and high house that I saw in Nikko when I was the first time in Japan. We have a dango stall over here with the banners representing the dango. There's a little map of town as well, and here is the shrine up on this little rock. So with some stone lanterns that guide us through the forest, we get up to the top here. Some more lanterns, some trees with hay wrapped around, then our tori, go through it at the side. This area right here isn't really finished, so there's supposed to be the little stall where you can wash your hands, but I did never come around to build this. Up here we have a small shrine with an offertory box, and enshrined here is a little sapling to the forest that is around us. From there we will continue with a very nice view of the whole city from back here. So there's a tree sign that says tree, which I never put there, but maybe one day I will. And there's the view over the city. Here's Main Street, lots of empty space that I didn't put any buildings yet. Yeah, let's head back down over the bridge. Right here is the entrance to the subway system, because there's another part of town on the other side of the bay, which is connected right through here. Over here we have a little pachinko hall with the lights flashing. We have all of the gambling machines down here. And following along we have our house right here that houses all of the other villagers, or the villager breeder. That's where they came from. This is hooked up to a big storage from right next door, which is a melon and pumpkin farm. Some contemporary artwork right here in the middle. And this of course is a melon pumpkin factory. So if we head inside, that's the switch to turn the thing on and off. I won't turn it on now because it takes a while to get to the other side. So it's just a flying machine that's going all the way to the other end of this hall, harvesting the melons and pumpkins. And all of that of course is funneled to the villagers on the other side here. Let's head up to this building for another view. So there's some houses under construction. There is a different shrine nestled in between these small buildings here. One of my favorite little design tricks is the striped kelp with a button on top, which is like sacks of garbage that are put out for the garbage collectors. Yeah, following through these little side streets, we have a different shrine as said. Here we have the water completed so we can wash our hands before entering. Little pond on this side as well. And all of this city was basically built on a swamp that has been covered over with a bunch of dirt. And this shrine is here to commemorate the swamp that was here once before. If we head back out and go through here, we can go through this little hall. There's like a not finished interior of a shop that was supposed to be here. This one you will have seen as well is my design for a functioning vending machine, which gets us a little energy drink. We can chuck that down as well to get around a little bit faster. So here we have a little playground area, box of sand, a swing set, and of course a custom cherry tree. This was built back before cherry trees had been added to the game, so I've resorted to using pink concrete and white and pink glass paints to do the cherry effect, and then after it was added I just put some of the cherry leaves, cherry blossoms down here at the bottom as well. On the other side of this little park we have a Konbini, a 7-Eleven. This is actually not my own design. This was made by a YouTube channel that I found a tutorial on 5 years ago. I have to look if I find the tutorial. If I do, I'll put it down in the comments to give credit. And yeah, we can head over to this side. First we'll head over this little makeshift bridge. This is also supposed to be a bigger one that I didn't complete yet. Right here is our little shopping streets. And in front here we have a little monument to Daft Punk, which was disbanded in 2021, one of my favorite bands, and when the news came I just had to put down a little monument to the both of them. Yeah, we can head down here as well. That's the other side of the castle here. As said, this is a little indoor shopping street. None of the interiors are actually finished, but we can just head down to this side as well to find this little house. And here we have like a little tourism information traveling area. So there's the counter, and here you can buy a ticket for the little ferry, or motorboat rather, that's back here, and that will bring you to the swamp here on the other side. With that you can get to this walkway, the planks that go through the swamp. This is like the last untouched area of swampland that hasn't been covered with city. There's lots of firefly bushes and black rock formations. It's like a natural heritage of the city. And you can take the boat to get to the viewing platform to have a look at the beautiful nature reserve. For now we'll head back. Just a little carrot break. And we'll have a look at some other things that you can find here. So right here we have of course a big baseball field with the nets right here, and that's the diamond down on the ground here, ready for the two teams to face off, and lots of fans can take place up here on the seats, with lots of billboards for advertisements as well. Yeah, and as you may have seen in the distance on the other side of the bay, that's a second area that is still very much in development, not finished yet. That's more like the modern skyscraper part of town. This right here is inspired, and maybe this building right here may look familiar to you if you ever visited Tokyo. This is inspired by the Tokyo main station, where all the trains go through. Brick building in a Western style. It is really cool architecture in my opinion, so that's why I tried to replicate it in Minecraft here. Another access to the Nether, as you can see down there. And this is all inspired by the area and the skyscrapers around Tokyo Station. Back here we get to a little bit of a different area on my world. So it's more natural, old-timey pathway that goes through here. And then we get to a bridge with a train on it. That is also something that could look familiar to some of you. It's all connected also to the train station as well. If you have ever played Professor Layton games, the second one in particular, you may see the resemblance to the Molentery Express. And that is the train right here. If we head down to the end here and we end up into it, we can actually go inside. Its interior is also decorated. You can take a seat here and have a look out to the landscape. I think I just heard a sound. Did that actually spawn an endermite? Yes, it did. That rarely happens. Alright, that's taken care of. And I think we should head back to a point where we can actually sleep again. Don't look at the back of the building, that's not done yet. So, heading back over to the other side of the bay. There is a pathway connecting the city right here to this bridge next to the turtle farm here. This bridge is also inspired by one particular bridge in the Tokyo Bay area. And this way is just the way to the world spawn, marked by the dotted line down here. If we follow that along, we also get to a little industrial district where we have a 3-chunk slime farm and the early game melon and pumpkin farm as well. And back over on this side, that's just the original world spawn. There's a small village. My first little trading setup with villagers. And over here, a little bit modified town building. That was my first starting point in this world. We'll go to sleep down here for a second. And yeah, that's just the basement. My first little smelting and storage area. And also access to the Nether. In the Nether we spawn up here on the Nether roof. There's a few portals around. This right here is the way to our end portal at the end here. Some mining areas, different farms. I have a guardian farm out in this direction somewhere. And this is a little gold farm here on the Nether roof as well. Yeah, and with that I would say we can head back to Akagami-jo, to our fortress, our castle. Alright, we have landed on the roof of the castle for one last view from the Fuji back on the far side of town, over the rice fields, shrine, little townhouses, the factory, and yeah, all of the city in view down here. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of my survival world. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Maybe there's some inspiration for your own projects in here. And I am looking forward to making more videos for you in the future. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and enjoy building. Mata ne!